How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video we have the first World Series clue for this upcoming ranked seasons. So let's go ahead and get right into it. This upcoming Monday we are going to get a brand new Takashi Legend pitcher and a World Series hitter. Now this could be a couple different players, right? This could definitely be the pitcher that they're showing in the box taking an at-bat, but I'm thinking this could be Eddie Murray. The color in the background there is throwing me off with that beige. I think they would use orange or black if it was, in fact, Eddie Murray. And I also think the player's silhouette would probably have a little bit more hair in the background there coming out of the helmet. But I'm not 100% sure. I wanted to include Eddie Murray because I think it would be a great card. I think these World Series rewards will probably be right around the 95 mark. I also want to say there's a good chance that is Mike Schmidt. Just based off of the fact that they have used that beige color for Phillies players. And we kind of saw that during the reveals for this recent Roy Halladay program. But this milestone Mike Schmidt was a 99, did have shortstop as a secondary position. And really the only clue we have to go off of is the fact that this is a Hall of Famer. It could definitely be a mirrored version of Reggie Jackson. Right, they might be showing Reggie Jackson as a left-handed hitter, and then they just flip the image, so it looks like he's right-handed. I'm not 100% sure. I think it's more likely that we would see Mike Schmidt or Eddie Murray in this program, but that's just kind of some speculation. I figured I would go ahead and hop into some event gameplay. I'm also going to talk about the program that's coming out on June 3rd. We should expect to see, some future star cards. I've been waiting for future star cards. I've talked a little bit about it this year, and I was actually going to put out a tweet yesterday asking you guys, do you think we're going to get any future stars? But I think that will be the next program of the 30 brand new players, one for each team. Let me know who you think your team is going to get for that future star card, or I guess for the brand new program, if you think it's going to be something different. I'll probably be talking about that over the next week or so, but I'm just really enjoying the game, having a good time playing this Ring the Bell event. I did, in fact, earn the Trevor Hoffman card. I'm working on some wins right here towards that Takashi Trevor Hoffman, and there is a good chance that they release a couple more Takashi players, right? One for the brand new Ranked Seasons World Series reward. We are also going to have that Takashi collection, and that might feature a Takashi player, right? You'd think so. Kind of like how the Joe Mauer program, or at least collection with the cover athletes, features, a second version of Joe Mauer that's at a 96 overall. I guess we could see something like that with one of those Takashi players already. But I think it would be really cool if they surprised us with a 99 overall Takashi version of Ichiro. I think that would be incredible. Right, give us a Mariners version of Ichiro, bring him back into the game. I don't think he'd be like super overpowered because he wouldn't have a ton of power, but he might still be really effective in this year's game. I think with 60-something power, give us an Ichiro. That'd be awesome. But they also might give us an Ichiro player as a part of that bigger collection. That'd be sweet. I know I mentioned Vlad Senior, and I'm still sticking with that prediction, but I'm just kind of speculating, like, who else would I think if it is a brand new legend or a returning legend? Ichiro being a Japanese player, of course. I think they give Shohei Ohtani a Takashi card. I don't think Ohtani would be the collection that's going to happen in the near future, just because he was a part of a collection last year. But I'm extremely excited, right? We might have a future star collection. I don't know. We didn't get a Face of the Franchise collection, so maybe not. But there's a good chance you're going to need, about 12 to 15 of those Face of the Franchise cards in order to complete that voucher or get that voucher for the collection reward. I don't know. I'm excited about it, though. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. A couple people have mentioned they also believe that Shohei Ohtani will get a Takashi card. I don't think anybody mentioned Ichiro, but I think that would be pretty sweet. Let me know what you think about the Takashi collection and the Takashi Legend pitcher that we're going to get. Who might that be? A Takashi Legend pitcher. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe Nolan Ryan. Probably not, though. Probably not. I think Justin Verlander might get the brand new Player of the Month. Lightning player. I think that would be pretty sweet. Mid-90s Justin Verlander with the Astros. We have a lot of stuff coming out in the game. But we're finishing off this event. I believe this is the last game I needed for 10 event wins. But I was actually playing a few of these games yesterday, and I was working on some stuff, working on some paperwork, and I got a call from my boss. I actually forfeited a game, or at least the other opponent forfeited my game because I was paused for too long. So that was actually my only event loss so far. But we were able to put up 10 runs in this one in the first inning at that. Now we're in the top of the second, putting up another 2 runs. I think I'm only like 1,000 points away from that parallel 5 Chase Utley. I think he'll be really solid with 90 power against lefties. But here, Mike Trout going deep, and this opponent is out of there. Put up 13 runs. This guy quit right after this home run from Trout. And now we're going to get into kind of what I was talking a little bit about. This Lou Gehrig program might feature a 95 overall postseason Lou Gehrig. I probably should have included that card in the video too. But if you have MLB The Show 21, we got a Team Affinity card in last year's, was it last year's game? Or maybe it was 20. But we had a Team Affinity, a 95 postseason version of that Lou Gehrig card, and he was really good. Had 125 clutch. I think he had like 125 contact versus right, 85 power against right with 120 or, very high vision and clutch. So he was a really good bench bat against righties. But these are some future star cards that we might see back into the game, and we're going back in time too, right? So they brought some of these flashback future star cards back from previous MLB The Show games, and we might expect to see something like that too. It would be cool to see this 95 Vlad Jr. I know the cards they're releasing are right around the 94, 95 overall mark. We can't expect to see, every single player be at that 94, 95. They might include, a couple classic packs, a couple classic future stars that are at a 90 or a 91 or 92. I think that might be ideal. Jazz Chisholm was in fact a future star, MLB The Show 20, and his live series card is kind of similar to this right now. He doesn't have the same attributes against lefties, but his attributes against righties are pretty much spot on. We had this Dustin May as a World Series reward a couple years ago, and obviously he has the pitch repertoire to fit the meta. This would be a great card to see back into the game. Michael Kopech, you saw he had a classic one at like an 87. He also had a better version, 97. And Luis Robert, kind of like the face of the franchise card, when you parallel him up, just doesn't have the same attributes against righties. So really cool cards and awesome things to see how, the developers kind of predicted some of these future stars to be, and some of them are very accurate in terms of where they're at right now. So that's always exciting. It gives the community like a good opportunity to learn about some of the up-and-coming players. I know it gives me a great opportunity to do that because it's tough for me to keep track of all the up-and-coming prospects. But that's going to do it for this video. I'm College Lefty, and hopefully you are excited about the brand new World Series rewards and the Future Stars program that is most likely going to be released in the next week or so. So that's going to do it. I'm College Lefty, and peace out.